go through this together. So there are 60 minutes in an hour and 24 hours in a day. Now, you always hear of AM and PM. So what does AM and PM actually stand for? AM stands for ante-meridian and means before midday. Midday is 12 o'clock in the afternoon. PM stands for post-meridian and means after midday. And again, midday stands for 12 p.m. Okay, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Now remember that PM time starts exactly at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so a lot of people get confused. They think that PM time starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon onwards, but that's not right. The PM time starts at midday, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So if the time is 12:05 in the afternoon, that means the time is 12:05 p.m. But this particular topic is all about elapsed timing. What's elapsed timing? Elapsed timing is trying to work out the difference in two sets of times. So, for example, the difference between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock is 1 hour, and that stands for 60 minutes. So 60 minutes will be our elapsed time. So 60 minutes have passed by. So that's what we call elapsed timing and the difference between the two times. So let's look at some examples here. So the first question on top states, Mark goes swimming at 10:15 a.m. In the morning. He got home 1 hour and 30 minutes later. What time was it when he came back? So now we need to work out, starting from the time that Mark goes swimming at 10:15, 10:15 in the morning, he spent 1 hour and 30 minutes at swimming. What time did he actually get back? An hour and a half later, exactly. Let me show you the first example. So let's start with 10:15 a.m. in the morning. Now, we're looking at exactly 1 hour and 30 minutes later. So if you look at an hour later, for example, what I tend to do is I split up the time into hours and minutes. And again, you can use minutes in total if you want, but sometimes it's easier to actually move forward in an hour. So an hour later plus 1 hour is 11:15 a.m. So now let's cancel the 1 hour on top here. That means we've covered the 1 hour. Now we've got 30 minutes left. What's 11:15 a.m. plus 30 minutes? Now, you can use a clock in your house. You can use your watch as an example to help you as well, because it's all good. All you're doing is working out, all right? Now, 11:15 a.m. plus 30 minutes on top is going to be 11:45 a.m. So that's plus 30 minutes, okay? So we've got three options here in front of us. We've got three clocks that we can see. Which clock tells us it's 11:45 a.m.? So with a clock, you can't say if it's a.m. or p.m., but you can tell the time. So the first time that we can see on option A is 11:40. The second option that we can see is 11:30. And the third option that we can see is 11:45. So the shorthand is just creeping along towards 12, but it hasn't got to 12 yet. So that means it's still 11 o'clock. So the shorthand has to reach 12 or just over 12 for it to actually be 12 o'clock. If it's still before 12, that means the time is going to be 11 o'clock and something minutes. So in this case, we know that it's 11:45. So let's go for our option C, which is 11:45. Let's move on to the next question. So this one, a train leaves London at 6:30 p.m. That's in the evening. If it takes 2 hours and 10 minutes to get to London, well, what time will it arrive? So let's just work this out first of all. So let's go to Shama for this one. Hello, Shama.
Hello.
So what will its arrival time be if it's starting from 6:30 p.m.? So let me just write this down for you. So 6:30 p.m. Okay, so because it's 2 hours and 10 minutes, Shema, let's do 1 hour at a time. So what time will it be exactly 1 hour after 6:30 p.m.?
7:30.
Okay, so let's do 7:30. And that's 1 hour gone. And what about the second hour? What time will it be exactly 1 hour after 7:30 p.m.?
8:30.
8:30, fantastic. So let's just cancel this 2 on top because now we've done the 2 hours. And now we've got 10 minutes left to add on top of 8:30. Can you have a go at that?
8:40.
8:40, okay. So 10:30 add 10 minutes is 8:40 exactly. Now we need to determine which option we're going for as our answer. So which clock tells us it's 8:40 p.m.?
B.
B is correct, yes. So 8:40, well done. Let's go for option B. Well done. Let's try one more. So Becky goes shopping at 11:10 a.m., so 10 past 11 in the morning. She finishes 3 hours and 45 minutes later. When does she return? So let's just write that down again. So 11:10 a.m. Okay, should we go through the hours one by one? Or would you like to do it in one go? What's 11:10 add 3 hours?
2
Yep.
o'clock and 10 minutes.
Yeah, so 2:10. So let's just write that down. So if it's 2:10, is it going to be AM or PM?
PM.
PM. Well done. So now we've covered the 3 hours, so let's just cancel those 3 hours on top. And now we just have to add 45 minutes on top.
That would be
So the best thing to do is just add these two up.
55 minutes.
Yeah, 55 minutes. And what's the hours going to be?
2:55.
Well done. So 2:55 p.m. because now we're in the afternoon. And which clock there tells us that it's 2:55 p.m.?
B. C.
C. Well done. Good. Let's go for C then as an option. Okay. Thank you so much, Emma. Let's go to let's go for the next question now. So we're looking at times again. This time around, the elapsed times are getting slightly bigger in nature as well. So let's have a look at these. Okay, so 1:45 p.m. So we start at 1:45, which is, remember, PM starts from 12 o'clock onwards in the afternoon. And now we're going to add 90 minutes altogether. Excuse me. So 90 minutes makes up 60 minutes, which is 1 hour, plus 30 minutes. Okay, so 90 minutes makes up 60 minutes plus 30 minutes. So 60 at 30 is 90 minutes. So I've kind of split the time up here to 1 hour and 30 minutes. So an hour and a half, 60 plus 30. Now we're going to add 60 minutes on top and plus another extra 30 minutes on top as well. Okay, so let's try that. So 1:45 p.m. add 60 minutes, which is exactly 1 hour, remember? 60 minutes is exactly an hour, will be 2:45 p.m. So that's the hour gone. Now we've got 30 minutes left to add on to 2:45 p.m. Let's put that down here. So let's add an extra 30 minutes to 2:45 p.m. So what we can do is we can slowly add these up. So let's split 30 minutes into 2 slots of 15 minutes. Now you don't have to do this, but I'm just doing this just to make it easier to give you a demonstration of how you can split the time up. So 30 minutes also equates to 2 15-minute slots, because 15 and 15 is 30. So 2:45 add 15 minutes gives us 3 p.m. So let's cancel the first 15 minutes. Now we've got another 15 minutes left to add on. And 3 p.m. add 15 minutes will give us a time of 3:15 p.m. Okay, so if we look at the clock now, which time shows us 3:15 p.m. there? Will be option B, 3:15 p.m. Okay, so let's get some contributions from some of you with the rest of the questions going forward. And let's read the question first. So this timetable shows the times of buses. If you are at the bus stop at the following time, how long will you have to wait for the next bus? All right, so this particular time, you're at the bus stop at 9:05 a.m. in the morning. Now we need to find when the next bus leaves, looking at our bus timetable. Okay, so in this case, let's go to Ruby Kate for this question. Hello, Ruby. Okay, Ruby, you're probably out, I think, at the moment, so that's fine. Let's go to Awais.
Hello.
Hello, Awais. How are you?
I'm okay.
Very good. And can you see the question in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. So you arrive at the bus stop at 9:05 in the morning. And if you look at this bus timetable now, when is the next bus leaving? Just after 9:05. When's the next earliest bus that you can see?
9:20 a.m.
9:20. Okay, let's just circle this so we can see what time this is. So 9:20 is the next bus that will leave while you're waiting at the bus stop at 9:05 a.m. All right. Now we need to work out the difference in the time between how long you have to wait from 9:05 to 9:20 a.m. Can you tell what the difference in minutes is going to be?
15 minutes.
15 minutes, that's right. So the difference between 9:20 and 9:05 is exactly 15 minutes. And let's go for option D there. Okay, well done. And again, we've got the next question. So the next question is, you arrive at the bus stop at 11:15 a.m. in the morning. When's the next bus leaving? What's the closest time that you can possibly see after 11:15 a.m.?
20. A.
Sorry, look at the bus timetable first. When's the next bus leaving straight after? 11:40. Okay, let's just circle that first of all. 11:40. Because you can't take the bus that's left at 10:50 because that's already gone. You can't take the bus that's leaving at 9:20 because that's already gone as well. So we're always looking for the next bus. Now looking at this timetable, the next bus is going to leave at 11:40. Now we need to work out the difference between 11:40 and 11:15 when you get at the bus stop, when you reach the bus stop. Can you work out that difference?
25 minutes.
25 minutes, yeah. So you can count up in fives. So if you all just have a look at me here. So I've got my hand there. Okay, hope you can see it. My fingers. So if you start at 11:15, so I'm going to count up in fives. So from 11:15, 11:20, 11:25, 11:30, 11:35, and 11:40. Got 5 fingers up. So 5 times 5 is 25. So the difference here is going to be 25 minutes. Okay, well done for that, Awais. Thank you so much. Let's go to the next question here. And the next question is that we get to the bus stop at 5:05. And let's go to Ruj for the next one.
Hello.
Hello, Ruj, how are you?
Good.
Very good. So, Ruj, here, we're at the bus stop at 5:05 p.m. And when is the next bus leaving?
5 or 10?
5:10, let's just circle that for everybody. So 5:10, okay, so 5:10 p.m., that's very good. And what's the difference between 5:05 and 5:10? How many minutes would that be?
5 minutes?
It's really good, well done. So 5 minutes it is. Let's go for the option D. Well done. Let's do one more. So now you get to the bus stop at 10:35 a.m. And when do you think the next bus is going to leave?
10:50 a.m.
So let's have a look. So 10:50 a.m. is correct, well done. And now we need to work out the difference between 10:35 and 10:50. How many minutes difference could that be?
15 minutes?
15 minutes, because 10:35 add 5 is 10:40. 10:40 add 5 is 10:45. And then 10:45 add 5 minutes is 10:50. So that's 15 minutes altogether. Well done, Arish. Good girl. Do you understand this topic now?
Yes.
Good girl, well done. Thank you so much. Okay, and let's go to the next one. And this time round, we have a time of 7:40. Let's go to Emily for the next one. Excuse me. Emily?
Hi.
Are you there? Good, good. How are you? Very good. Okay. So we've got here, Emily, a time which is 7:40 p.m., which is 7:40 in the evening. So when do you think the next bus after 7:40 will be leaving? Looking at all those times there. Can you say that one more time? I didn't hear you there. Sorry. 8 o'clock. Well done. Okay. So 8 o'clock. So let's just circle that. 8 p.m. Okay. And now we need to work out the difference in time of how long you're going to be waiting at the bus stop. So you get to the bus stop at 7:40 and the next bus is at 8 p.m. What's the difference between 7:40 and 8 p.m. in minutes? So from 7:40, we're going to count up to 8 o'clock. Would you like some help? Yeah? Okay. Let me show you now. So I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of a clock. It may not be accurate, but I'll try my best. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so let's just pretend that's a clock. Well, it is a clock. Don't need to pretend, but it's not a very good clock. So right now, the time is 7:40. So let's just put 7:40 down. So let's just do this. So shorthand goes there, roughly speaking, okay, which is 7. And the long hand goes there, which means that it's 7:40. Now, we need to get to here. So we need to cover this margin from 8 to 12. So this here is 5 minutes. This here is another 5 minutes. And from 10 to 11 is another 5 minutes. And from 11 to 12 is another 5 minutes. So we've got 4 5 minutes there. We just have to add them up now.
Is it 20 minutes?
Well done. 20 minutes is the difference. Lovely. Good girl. Did that make sense? Yeah? Excellent. And you can do that at home as well, by the way. You can even draw a rough clock, or you can even look at a clock in your house or even a watch, and then you can work it out that way, because that makes it really easy, okay? If you have like a clock on hand to actually see. So let's go for your option then. In that case, 20 minutes. Well done. Good girl. And for the next one, it's 4:45 altogether. Okay, thank you very much for that, Emily. I'll come back to you in a few minutes. And from 4:45, you need to find what the next time is going to be. All right, so in this case, let's go to Elisa for this one.
Hello.
Hi, Elisa. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so we're at 4:45. You're at the bus stop at 4:45. And can you see when the next bus is leaving?
The next bus is leaving at
Take your time. So remember, it's PM, so we can't go to AM. We need to go for a time that's later after 4:45 PM.
yeah. 5:10.
Sounds good to me. So the next bus will be leaving at 5:10. Well done. So from 4:45, we need to find the difference all the way up to 5:10.
Yeah.
Can you work that out, or would you like some help?
I think it'd be
Take your time. You can work it out. It's fine. So I tend to always count up in fives.
would it be
We can work it out. I'll draw a rough clock for you, okay? So 12,
yeah.
12, 6, 3, 9, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay, so let's just put down the original time first of all, which is 4:45. So it'll be roughly, shorthand will be here in between 4 and 5, and the longhand will be there. So that tells you it's 4:45. So we need to get to 5:10. So let me just draw another hand for you, which is going to be here, 5:10. Okay, so the blue hand shows you 5:10, and the red hand shows you 4:45. Okay, and we need to count up in 5. So shall we start counting in 5s from 4:45? So from here, I'll just show you the angle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you know the minutes in this case are going up in 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 and 5.
So it's 25 minutes.
25 minutes exactly. Yeah, that's right. Did that work?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go for 25 minutes then. Well done. Okay. So this is a slightly different type of question. Just read the question, Lisa.
Lauren was 20 minutes late for her appointment. What time did she arrive? Choose the correct option. So
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
chart,
Go ahead.
it
Yeah.
says Lauren's appointment was at 3:45 and she was 20 minutes early. So you do
Yeah. 20 minutes late.
20 minutes late. So you do 45, take away 20.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Lauren
yeah.
was. Yeah. She was 20 minutes late for her appointment. What time did she arrive? So her appointment was at 3:45, but she was 20 minutes late. So she came 20 minutes after 3:45 p.m.
There is two.
So from 3:45, we're going to count an extra 20 minutes because she was 20 minutes late. So if you count 5 minutes after 3:45, what time will it be?
It would be 65.
So 3:45 add 5 minutes will be?
50.
Yeah, so let's just write that down. So 350. Okay, now 350 add another 5 minutes will be?
55.
355, good. And 355 add another 5 minutes will be?
40.
Yeah, so in this case it will be 4 o'clock. Good.
Yeah.
And then 4 o'clock add another 5 minutes?
450.
Not 450. Be careful. Because you just added another 15 minutes on top. So 4 o'clock add 5 minutes. So this here, can you see that digit there?
Yeah.
Only that's going to change. So 4 o'clock add 5 minutes. What's 4 o'clock add 1 minute?
5 o'clock.
No, 1 minute. So for example, 4 o'clock add 1 minute will be 4:01.
So it'd be 4:05.
Exactly, 4:05 p.m. And if you see here, we've added 1, 2, 3, 4 fives. And 4 fives are?
4 fives are 20.
Exactly, 20 minutes. So 3:45 add 20 minutes will come to 4:05 p.m. So 5 past 4 in other words.
Yeah.
Okay, so minutes an hour. So let's go for that. Let's go for 4:05 p.m. in this case. Okay. Let's do another one together. So have a read of this one.
Edmund arrived at 4:40 p.m. Was he late or early? But how many minutes? Choose the correct option. So it says here, Edmund's appointment was at 4:15 p.m.
Yeah.
So,
And he arrived at 4:40 p.m. according to our question. So first of all, was he early or was he late?
he was late.
He was late, absolutely. And so his appointment was supposed to be at 4:15 p.m., but he arrived at 4:40. Now we need to find out the difference between 4:15 and 4:40.
Yeah.
So we're going to count up in fives. Can you do that with me?
Yeah. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And that'd be 25 minutes.
Exactly. So you said that he was, did you say he was late?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
he
late.
was late by 25 minutes.
Well done, Lisa. Good girl, you got it. Thank you so much. Okay, and last few questions left. We've got 3 questions left in this section to complete this. The next question is very similar. So Creed thought his appointment was 25 minutes late than the actual appointment. What time did Creed think his appointment was? So he thought that his appointment was 25 minutes late than the actual appointment. So let's find out first of all when his appointment was. So his appointment was 4:45 p.m. and he thought his appointment's going to be 25 minutes late. So let's add another 25 minutes on top of 4:45 p.m. Okay, anybody want to answer this question? Let's go to Isa. You've got your hand up. Hello, Isa.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good, good. Would you like some help with this, or are you okay?
I'd like some help, please.
Okay, so we're going to add 25 minutes on top of 4:45 p.m. Okay, we're going to add 25 minutes. So we're going to count up in fives. Is that easy for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember we're counting 25 minutes. Okay, so let's start from 4:45. Let me just write this down. So 4:45. Okay, add 5 minutes is going to be?
4:50.
Good. Add another 5 minutes.
4:55.
Good. Add another 5 minutes.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Good. Add another 5 minutes.
5 past 5.
Okay. 5:05. Well done. And add another 5 minutes.
10 past 5.
Yep. So 5:10 p.m. Have you added up 25 minutes yet?
Yeah.
Yes, we have. Okay. So in that case, what time did he think his appointment was?
10 past 5 p.m.
10 past 5 p.m. Yeah. 5:10 p.m. There we go. Well done. Let's go for this one as well. So Shannon was 25 minutes early for her appointment. What time did she actually arrive? So let's have a look at Shannon's appointment first of all. Shannon's appointment was at 6:30 p.m. but she arrived 25 minutes early for her appointment. So we need to do 6:30 p.m. take away 25 minutes. Because she arrived 25 minutes early.
So then she arrived at B6, 5 past 6.
That's right. So we just took away 25 minutes away from 6:30 p.m. for Shannon. So that's correct. Well done. And might as well do this last question together. Amelia leaves the house to go to the dentist at 4:55 p.m. It takes her 35 minutes to get to the dentist. How many minutes late or early will she be? So Amelia leaves the house to go to the dentist at 4:45 p.m. It takes her 35 minutes to get to the dentist. So first of all, we have to do 4:45 and then we add the 35 minutes on top, all right? And then we can look at the timetable. So 4:55, add 35 minutes. So why don't we cover the 5 minutes first, Isa? So what's 4:55 add 5 minutes?
5 o'clock.
Exactly 5 o'clock. Now, 5 o'clock add the remainder of the 30 minutes.
5:30.
5:30. So she gets there at 5:30. Let's have a look at the table. So we're looking for Amelia, and Amelia's here. So our appointment's at 5:15 p.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
So was she late or was she early?
She was late by 15 minutes.
She was late by 15 minutes because we can see the two times. The difference between 5:15 and 5:30 p.m. is exactly 15 minutes. Okay? So she was late by 15 minutes. Well done. Okay, everyone, if you would like some more practice, which I think a lot of you probably could do with, please go back again and do have a look at the recorded class and then try this attempt one more time at home at least. Okay? So now moving on to the last section, which is verbal reasoning type H. And these are opposite questions.
Yes.
So choose the two words, one from each group, that are most opposite in meaning to each other. Okay? So let's go to Shingy for this one. Hi, Shingy.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you. Okay, so we're looking at opposite words now, Shingy. One from the top and one from the bottom. Well, you know, strangely, I just actually gave you the answer accidentally. Why did I do that?
Top and bottom.
Just happened by coincidence, that, by the way. Just happened by coincidence. I'm not helping you out or anything. Top and bottom will be the opposite. Choose the two words, one from each group, that are most opposite in meaning. So have another go. One from the top, one from the bottom.
Tall and short.
Tall and short. Well done, Chingy. Thank you so much. Okay, and let's go to Aruj for the next one. Hello, Aruj.
Hello.
Hi there. So two opposite words, one from the top and one at the bottom. Please.
Hello. Live and die.
Live and die. Yeah, sounds good to me. Well done, Aruj. And let's have a go at question number 4 as well.
Inside and outside.
Inside and outside sounds wonderful. Thank you, Aruj. And for the next question, let's go to Usaid.
Hello.
Hello, Usaid. How are you?
Good.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you celebrating today with your sister's results?
Yeah.
Well done. Good boy. Okay, so we're looking at opposite words, Usaid, and one from the top and one from the bottom. There's a word there that also means sleeping as well. Do you know what that word means? Another word for sleep?
Snoozing.
Well done. Okay, what's the opposite of snoozing?
You're awake.
Yeah, so should we go for that? Awake and snoozing. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Well done. And let's go to the next one. So have a go at this one as well. One from the top, one from the bottom. Something similar to very little and a lot.
Oh yeah. Few and many.
Few and many. Well done. And let's have a go at this one as well. Question number 7. Maybe think of a race.
First and last.
First and last, yeah, good. Well done. First and last, yeah? Good. Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Said. Okay, and we're moving on now. So let's go. Let's go to Emily for this one. Hi, Emily. Hi there. So we're looking at two words that are opposite, one from the top and one from the bottom. So yeah, unhappy, well done. And what did you say with the other one? So if you're unhappy, you're really sad, right? Yes, you could be sad. But what could be the opposite? What will really make you happy? What's the strongest word at the bottom that you can see out of the 3 words? The strongest word out of annoyed, cheerful, or pleased? What would you go for? What does cheerful mean? Yeah, exactly. So what do you think then? Yeah, so unhappy and cheerful. Now, if you look at that word there on the right, you've got another additional word there called pleased. Yes, look, pleased. It's very easy to get confused because pleased means that you're not unhappy, but you're just pleased. But we're looking for the strongest word. And out of those 2 words, cheerful and pleased, cheerful is probably the best one. Okay? Yeah? Unhappy and cheerful. Well done. And let's do another one together. Have a go at this one. Question number 9 in pink.
New and old.
Oh, wow. Well done. Good girl. And well done, Emily. Are you okay? Yeah? Good. So this is, if you can see me, can you see me, Emily, on the screen? Yeah? So you know broad means broad, wide. Probably can't see my hands. And Bottom means low down. Top means something on the top shelf, maybe. Narrow means this. Can you see my hands? Narrow means it was a narrow alley where I walked through, but the road was broad and wide. Raise means to lift something up, and lower means going low below.
And lower.
Sounds similar, you're right, but I would say that top, opposite of top would be probably bottom would be a more appropriate. Bottom is not there. So remember, what word did I say was quite wide?
Broad.
Exactly. And what did I say was like a narrow alley, you know, an alleyway where you kind of walk through. I'm not sure you've been to an alleyway, but it's very narrow sometimes, so it's not much space. You know, you kind of have to walk through it to get from one side of the road maybe to another. Yeah, good. So broad and narrow, does that make sense? Yeah, 2 new words for you. So broad means quite wide, you have a lot of space in between, and narrow means you're kind of coming inwards, very slim line. Okay, so broad and narrow. This is a very common question, by the way. I've seen this come up in the 11 plus exam a number of times. So everybody please do make note of that question. Okay, have a go at this one as well, Emily. One more. Opposite words. Something down,
Lower
below.
and higher.
Well done, good girl. You didn't need any help in that one at all. Well done, Emily. Good girl. Thank you. And we've got last couple of questions to go. Let's go to Hassan. Hassan.
Hi.
Hi there. I left you to the end because I knew you were kind of traveling as well. So
Hard and easy.
hard and easy. This sounds good. And one last one to do.
Up and down.
Up and down. Yeah, sounds good. Up and down. Well done. Good. Okay, so well done, everybody. I hope you had fun. Even if you learnt maybe a few new words today, even one new word today, you know what? Learning is so important. And even if you learn one new thing in one lesson, it's well been worth it. All right. Hafsa, I'm sorry, I couldn't see your audio button today for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I'll definitely come to you next time around. Okay. That's one of the reasons I couldn't unmute you before. So sorry about that. But yeah, good. Well done. All right. Enjoy the weather. Have fun. And I shall catch up with you on Monday. Okay. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.